Hey, what's going on? It's your boy back at you, man. I've been doing a little bit of walking today, man. I'm sitting underneath this tree. I'm chilling. Y'all see me. But anyway, I want to talk to y'all about something, right? That, you know, I want y'all to enjoy the view. I want y'all to think about what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is, right, you know, I looked on my notifications, my YouTube notifications, right? And I read a comment where somebody said, LeBron James versus Stephanie Curry. And what I don't understand, right? And this ain't gonna be a long video, right? Why the fuck Stephen Curry can't? What y'all niggas on YouTube? Why y'all don't respect Stephen Curry, man? When are y'all gonna give this nigga his respect, his proper etiquette? Don't you think it's time that this man should be in the top 10 conversation? I think that game yesterday just woke y'all up and realized that without that 50-point game yesterday, and I'm gonna give props to Big Lone on that too, you know, which the Warriors won yesterday, 120-100 over the Sacramento Kings in Sacktown, right? Kevon Looney had 21 rebounds. You know, he controlled the boards. And I want to say something, right? You don't have to keep disrespecting Stephen Curry just because, you know, LeBron James is your husband, okay? And I'm just talking about not this one person, everybody in general. And if anybody got a problem with this video, I don't give a fuck either. Because I just feel like, why the fuck you keep that comment about him being Stephanie Curry? I think he deserves more respect than what the fuck he gets. He's a 4-time NBA champion. I mean, why are you in your feelings? Because he spanked LeBron ass 3 times? That's the real reason why y'all hate the Warriors anyway. Because, you know, LeBron James was giving the Warriors trophies. He's been nothing. Let's just face it. LeBron James has been nothing but basically an NBA crash dummy. And basically a Warriors NBA Finals crash dummy. They spanked that ass, didn't they? And does he have KD? He don't have KD now, right? 35 years old, older. And he was the oldest guy on the court yesterday. And he destroyed De'Aaron Fox when it counted. He destroyed Malik Monk when it counted, right? Sabonis when it counted. Kevon Looney destroyed Sabonis on the boards, right? What else do y'all want this Warrior team to do? Because y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of motherfucking haters. We gonna keep that shit raw. Fuck all that being nice shit, right? But he's Stephanie Curry. He's Stephanie Curry. But your man's had a 2-1 lead in the 2015 NBA Finals, right? Right? Why he couldn't seal the deal? Why he couldn't seal the deal in 2015 against the Warriors? You know what I'm saying? Why? Hell, 2018, right? You know, he's supposed to be the king of basketball, right? Why the fuck the Warriors sweep the king of basketball? He's the greatest player of all time, right? He's the greatest, right? He's the greatest player of all time, right? But the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2018 got swept, right? Then, to make it so bad, to make it so more humiliating, the Anthony Davis 2018 New Orleans Pelicans, right? They won one game against the KD Warriors. Why couldn't Brian win one? Right? And this ain't no hate towards Brian. Let's just tell the truth. That you do not have to you don't have to keep giving this man his fucking respect. Because, you know, everybody ain't dick licks like y'all. Because that's what you are. You are a fucking dick lick. And it's sad that you disrespecting. You need to put some respect on this man's name. After a game like he had 50 points yesterday. He destroyed the Sacramento Kings and sent them home. And he's going to destroy D'Angelo Russell. I know D'Angelo Russell is having nightmares. It's gonna be a lot of fun watching him chase Stephen Curry all night long. Look at De'Aaron Fox. He was exhausted in that fourth quarter because you can't. Him, Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, they never stop moving. They never stop fucking moving, right? Good luck. I wish you good luck. I'm hoping for your safety you ain't as dumb as you look. I'm saying this man is a top 10 player in the NBA, whether y'all want to accept it or not. He's a top 10 player, bro. He's a legend. He has his own shoe deal. He has businesses. He's paid. What the fuck y'all niggas got? Y'all sit on YouTube and hate all day long. You don't have to hate on Steph. He's Stephanie. Hell, he got more balls than Bron. He showed last year he won a championship without a super team. And they beat the Boston Celtics, right? Then they beat the Boston Celtics. He won a championship in Boston last year and beat them, right? Fair and square, no cheat, no injuries, none of that shit, right? Right? They came back. The Warriors were down 2-0. They came back. They won the series, right? They play the Lakers tomorrow, right? I wish the Lakers good luck. Because it's not going to be fun. Because you know you can't stop Steph Curry. Nobody can stop him, man. He's basically unstoppable. Right? He was unstoppable in the finals. LeBron smiled. I know LeBron smiled on camera. But deep down in his heart, he know he don't want to see Stephen Curry. He know he don't want to see Draymond Green. He don't want to see Klay Thompson. He don't want to see the Golden State Warriors. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to take away from what the Lakers did. They did great this year. But my issue ain't with the Laker team. My issue is the constant disrespect that I see on YouTube, like Stephen Curry is some kind of joke. This nigga got just as many rings as Bron. Only got 4 championships. And if they win this year, and I know y'all LeBronamites, right? I know y'all don't want him to get that 5th. Because he get that 5th, he's past Bron, right? He didn't have to do a whole bunch of team hopping. You know? Just like the 2020, right? Free agency, right? The Warriors, the future was very unknown, right? After KD left in 2019, after Klay Thompson tore his ACL, after Klay Thompson tore his Achilles, right? He could have went somewhere else. He could have said, you know what, I'm Steph Curry. I can go somewhere else, right? Nah, but he signed that contract extension, didn't he? You know, Stephen Curry went 4 years from 2009, from I think 2010 to 2012. He went, what 3 years without making the playoffs. Did you see that man run? And he signed that contract extension. I think, 2012? He signed that contract extension. And a lot of people feel like that $44 million contract that he signed was basically a lowball deal, but thank God that he put the money aside so they can win, right? Because if he does not sign that contract, KD don't go to the Warriors, right? Why y'all keep disrespecting Stephen Curry? What has this man done to y'all but win? All he's ever done is win. You can hate all you want to, man. You can call him Stephanie. You can call him all. I think that's some lame ass shit, man. That's some lame ass motherfucking shit. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, man. Bron had plenty of chances to win in those finals. He was scared. He was 2017. He was terrified of that 2017 Warriors team. They weren't as invincible as a lot of people think they were. Because the Rockets, think about it. Think about 2018, right? 2018, right? I got a news flash for you, right? There's a guy named James Harden, Clint Capella, Chris Paul, Amute, Trevor Ariza, PJ Tucker, Aaron Gordon. Not Aaron Gordon. You know what I'm talking. I can't think of his name, right? They took him, the Houston Rockets, took the Warriors to 7 games, am I correct? Right? And they didn't have half the team. They didn't have half the team that that the Cavaliers had, right? Well, the Cavaliers couldn't win 1 game in 2018, but he's the greatest player of all time. You talk to me about that. Why he couldn't win? He won 1 game in 2017. Why he couldn't push him to 7 if he's so great? If he's so great, I don't like him in the top 3 seed. Come on, man. And I'm not diminishing what he did, right? Come on, man. Y'all don't have to. You don't have to keep tearing down Stephen Curry. And I know y'all niggas don't like hearing the motherfucking truth either. But let's tell the goddamn truth. He won 3 rings against Brian, didn't he? 2015, 2018, 2015, 2017, and 2018. And he won 1 last year on his own. So all that Stephanie shit, all that he's not a leader shit, shut the fuck up with that shit. Because if he did not score those 50 points yesterday, the Warriors would have went home. Just like my boy Monty Poole for NBC Sports Bay Area said yesterday. You know, I like Monty Poole. And, you know, he's a Warriors insider. He said yesterday that if he did not score that 50 points, they would go home. He put that team on his back yesterday, and he let him. He beat the Sacramento Kings. He beat them in Sacramento, right? Right? Y'all don't have to keep hating on stuff, man. And I think that I'm tired of this shit about, he put that, I think that game yesterday, I think it put him in the top 10 discussion. He has to be in the top 10. And I'm not biased because I'm a Steph Curry fan. I just feel like that was some amazing shit he did yesterday. That shit was fucking amazing. You have to put him in this top 10 discussion. If he wins another ring, that'll be 5. And he's 12 wins away from it. And he did not want to lose. He did not want to lose. He did not want to go home yesterday. He did what the fuck he had to do for them to win, right? You got to put some respect on this man's name. And I love LeBron James, but you cannot erase the past. This nigga has came up so many times. This nigga has came up short so many times in the NBA Finals. I just can't let that shit go. He's a great player, but he's came up short. In this series, it's going to be tough. Because Anthony Davis is playing good ball. D'Angelo Russell is playing good ball. But D'Angelo Russell is very inconsistent. If the Lakers are going to have a series, D'Angelo Russell has to show up. Austin Reeves has to show up in this series. Can they play defense? That's the question. Because if they don't, Curry gonna be running circles around these guys. I just think that Stephanie comment, I think that's very disrespectful. I think it's very disrespectful. And I think that y'all need to respect that this is a once in a generation talent, man. This man changed basketball forever. Because he changed the way the game is played. Now, you know why? You know why teams shoot 3-pointers now? Because of Stephen Curry. He changed the game. And people still saying that he's not a leader. He's not a leader, but he sent the number 3 seed Sacramento Kings home yesterday. He's not a leader, but he scored 43 points in Game 4 in the Garden last year against Boston, right? Right? He'd have been Boston. Won a championship, right? No super team, no nothing. He won a championship last year. Can Brian say that? Can Brian say that? With a half hurt Klay Thompson and a hurt, because Draymond Green had back issues last year, right? And a bunch of role players, And he took him to he got him to a ring, right? He let him, right? He's a leader. He's a leader of the Golden State Warriors, whether you want to accept it or not. You know, you don't have to keep tearing stuff down. And I just think that comment wasn't needed. You know, I don't give a fuck. If anybody don't like this video, I don't give a fuck. But I think it's not right. It's not right the way y'all keep disrespecting this man. You know, I'm gonna ask you a question. To the person that made that comment, can you score 50 points in a game 7? Let me see you score. Let me see you score 50 points in game 7 in the NBA playoffs. Can you do that shit? Before you make that dumbass comment. I'm just tired of that shit, man. I'm tired of the disrespect. I'm tired of this people disrespecting this team. I'm just tired of that shit, man. They did something last year Bron could never do. They didn't team hop. He didn't do a bunch of team hopping. He didn't run on the Warriors when shit got hard. He stayed and he got rewarded, right? I love Bron, but he did a lot of team hopping. But did Steph do that? He won all his rings in one place. And people get mad at him about Kevin Durant. But the thing is, okay, let's say Kevin Durant would have wanted to go to Cleveland. You wouldn't have said a motherfucking thing, right? But because y'all bitched and complained because he went to the Warriors, right? Which was not a real strong move, to say the least. But, come on, man, y'all biased as fuck. He destroyed Bron in the finals. He did. Destroyed. You can't erase the past, bro. Whether y'all want to make excuses all you want to. This nigga lost 6 times in the finals. You know what I'm saying? He lost 6 times. And you call me a hater, you call me whatever you want to call me. But I tell it like it is, man. That Curry, Thompson, Green, they got 4 rings. All in one place. They ain't had to go sell their soul to go get a ring. They stayed where they were at. You know, there's an old saying. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you don't have to keep disrespecting Stephen Curry. Because I'm just tired of that shit, man. What else this man got to do to get respect? Because y'all niggas jealous and hating? You know what I'm saying? If LeBron lose this series, right? What excuses y'all gonna have, man? You know, and I'm gonna be honest with you. To get my respect, he has to win the series. He has to win. He has to win out. Because nobody respects. And I know you hear on ESPN, and I know I'm a little long with it. I'm about to close. So I'm about to get out of here. I feel good under this tree too, y'all. But I just want to say something like, we all know, y'all don't respect that championship they won in the bubble. Nobody respects that shit. He has to win a championship. Because outside of 1 year, outside of this year, okay, he did do something this year. But suppose they don't win a championship. What is his legacy with the Lakers? Steph Curry's legacy is already set. He got that finals MVP. He got the monkey off his back like he couldn't win on his own. He won last year on his own. Can Bron do it? Giannis proved that you can win a championship in this modern day era without a super team. Can Bron lead them? That remains to be seen. The series tomorrow, game 1, I'm having goosebumps. I can't wait to see this game tomorrow. But I'm just saying, like, nobody respects that championship that he won with the Lakers. You know it, and I know it. So let's cut the bullshit, man. I understand that's your mans and shit. I know this y'all mans and shit. This y'all NBA daddy, right? But if he don't win a championship this year, he ain't done shit in LA. Because nobody respects that championship. I know ESPN say, yeah, they won a championship in 2020. Yeah, but nobody respects that shit, man. Nobody respects it. You know it, and I know it. So don't come with that bullshit, man. Lakers have to win this series, and they have to win out if Bron and AD want their respect. Because if they don't win the championship, bro. His whole time with the Lakers is a joke. It's a joke. You know what I'm saying? Magic and all, Kareem and all them, and Shaq and Kobe, they didn't celebrate being a 7th seed, did they? They didn't celebrate barely making the playoffs. They won championships. And let's just be real. They got lucky. Because Brandon Clark, and Steven Adams didn't play. And Ja Morant's hand was hurt. They got lucky. Because if Ja wasn't hurt, Brandon Clark and Steven Adams would have played, it'd have been a total different series. Total. And you know it. Y'all took advantage of that shit. Because basically, Jared Jackson Jr. had to play all the defense by himself. And it was exhausting. And Dylan Brooks is all bark, no bite. We all know that. But at the end of the day, let's not act like you played 100%. You played the Memphis Grizzlies at them being 100%. You did not. You took advantage of that shit. But you got a Warrior team that's healthy. I want to see what they're gonna do. I just want to see it. I don't want to come off as no hater. I wish the Lakers luck. But come on, man. Y'all know the Grizzlies won 100%. Y'all know they won't. But y'all know y'all dick riders ain't gonna tell the truth, right? Come on, man. Don't come with that bullshit. You're supposed to win. You should have swept them. A hurt-up Grizzly team, you should have swept them. But you beat them in 6, so I'm not going to go hard on you. But you can't erase the past. This nigga is 3-1 against LeBron in the NBA Finals. When it mattered the most, he won. Half his parades was courtesy of LeBron James. Half his rings he won by beating Bron, right? 3 times, right? He beat him 1 time. I give him that. But come on, man, don't act like I just don't see why y'all call him the greatest. I just don't see it. I just don't. Warriors won their championship fair and square last year. Did they have to trade? They didn't trade nobody last year, did they? They didn't trade nobody. They didn't do none of that shit. Steph led them last year. And I expect Bron to do it. Giannis did it. Why can't Bron do it? But y'all continue to kiss his ass. And I don't give a fuck who get offended by this shit. And I'm going to close on this, and I mean this time. Put some respect on Steph Curry's name. This man got 4 rings. He's a Finals MVP. He's a 2-time NBA MVP. Put some motherfucking respect on his name. That nigga put a 50-piece on Sacramento yesterday and sent their ass packing, right? What more do y'all want from Steph? Tell me what y'all think. I'm out.